Well, I just got up, but what the heck? Um, so I wanted to make my hair's a little, you know, cliche for me. But I wanted to make a video basically saying what's going on with the channel. Um, with all the Toho and all the plants and stuff like that. But pretty sure those of you that are mostly plant fans will be very happy with the results. Toho's moving to another channel. The link will be in the description if those of you that actually like my Toho videos. Sorry for the voice crack. For those of you that actually like my Toho videos, want to watch them, they are on my other channel, Nico4387. For those of you that subscribe to this channel for it, go ahead, unsub, and sub to that channel. There's going to be so much more content on that channel for for Toho. I'm going to go ahead and delete the videos that I have on my current channel on this channel. I'm going to go ahead and delete them. So, yeah, they're over on the other channel. But, you know, what really woke me up to the fact that I really need to get this stuff done, a guy named Dylan Doss, said, yeah, when are you gonna go do the plant videos again? Well, shit, dude, I just did one a week ago. Well, God, how much more often can I do them? Yeah, I was doing some Toho videos, but I have to upload Toho videos on a daily basis on my other channel. Because gaming videos are, people expect you to upload them on a daily basis, and it is a pain in the butt to do. So what I do is I record a run, which is normally 2 episodes a day, or 2 runs of like Mystic Square, which is a really short game, so I can get 2 episodes out of, I can get 1 episode out of a single run for Mystic Square, which is, they're long. I mean, it's like 36 minutes a run. It's like my last run. I think maybe a full run would run me a lot longer than that, maybe like 40 minutes. I mean, I guess I could chop it in half, but what's the point? Other than that, I can't really think of anything. I think you would probably have to chop it in half about halfway through level 4. Because the Yuki and Mai fight, I said that one of them was Marissa. I'm a rock. I am literally a rock. I'm dumb as a rock. Yuki and Mai, level 4 boss. Which I made a stoop and fought Yuki instead of Mai. And why the fuck is this out of water? There's some water for you. Have some water, you nice onion, you. It's got roots. And this thing has grown like a freaking beast. Look at that. Look at those leaves, dude. I gotta plant this thing. It's gotta get in some soil, man. I gotta need more water. Just gonna go get some tap water for this guy because he can have the tap water. Everybody else needs everybody else needs pure water, distilled water. I'm sorry, I'm very slow on my my thinking because, like I said, I just got up. Been sitting there silent, looking over my videos and stuff like that. I have to actually check some stuff with my Twitter that I recently made, which I will put a link in the description for that as well. For those of you that are interested, it is there. I have the YouTubes. No, I already have the YouTubes. I will be making... The Twitter is mostly for my, my gaming channel. I have Instagram for this channel, which, for those of you that don't know my Instagram, I'll put that in the description as well. Yeah, I have a Twitter for my gaming channel and an Instagram for this channel, because this channel is more suited for an Instagram rather than a Twitter. If you want me to get a Twitter, then go ahead. I have another Twitter that, Google Plus or my computer or something randomly created for me, that I had no idea was there. But yeah, that I can make into a Twitter for this channel if you guys so desire, rather. But now onward to the plant update of stuff and things. I need to feed some of these guys, so you guys are gonna get to see that too. Okay, I don't think I've ever showed you guys me feeding them. But yeah, starting with the onion. We've already seen the onion. Let me put this on my arm. We've already seen the onion, but I wanted to show you that this thing is getting a little mushy, so I'm going to start having to plant this into some soil soon. I expected it to die off a layer, but... So now onward to my Jerusalata, which has been doing the replication game on par. These are 2 basil shoots, and each basil shoot has a little developing pitcher, which is one of the big reasons why these pitchers have no lids, because they are deformed. I've been feeding them and feeding them and feeding them, and they have been making babies, which aren't really babies, but you can see it's been doing very well. Let's go ahead and put that guy back in the sunlight because he needs it. Definitely needs it. I need to get my Miranda out of the sunlight because it's starting to get... Focus! Yeah, whenever it doesn't focus, I just do like that. And get it to snap focus on something else, and then it'll snap focus on this. You can see it's starting to get a little bit of a leaf burn. You probably can't see it too well, but... Sorry about that, that was very obnoxious. On to the Drosera. Also, for those of you that are wondering, the Miranda's doing okay. I don't expect it to pitcher for quite some time because you can see it only has 2 leaves. And that's not really enough to absorb the sunlight required to pitcher. As for those wondering, the Stelidium is doing just fine. It just has been, you know, doing a little dying back, and I'm not really sure about that. It's fine. It should do just fine because it's been producing offshoots just as fast as it's been dying back. So yeah, it's okay. The Drosera Binata multifida has been producing a new tendril, so it is alive! It's alive! This guy is making flowers like a beast. You can see that little tall stem there, that is a flower stalk. And this is another tendril stalk. And it's just been making the babies. And, I don't know what happened to my root division. Oh, it's over here, and my grandmother probably forgot to put water in it. No! It's still got water! Huh. Naturally, I don't think this guy's going to produce anything anytime soon. I'll get these little things off of it. I think she probably thinks that this is just a cup of nonsense. Hold on. Should probably label this. If I can get some tags, I'm going to get some off of Greenhouse Megastore, which I definitely recommend for those of you that are pretty much avid into your No, this is tap water. No, it's not, is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's just the stuff that I just used to put the water into the onion. If I would have gave that to the root cutting, would have died. As for the Drosera affinis, which is my biggest concern, it is making leaves, so we are no more concerns necessary. The Binata has been making one big ass motherfrickin' new leaf. The Truncata, oh boy, the Truncata. The Truncata. Huh. The Truncata made a picture as big as my index finger. As compares to its last picture, which is dying off because, you know, it took for damn ever to make this picture, so the last picture had the time to die off. It is super hot, so I assume that had something to do with it. The sunlight is scorching this dude, and he is a lowlander, so I assume that he should be fine with that. But, you know, this picture broke, so after that, it's not going to have many pictures for a little while. I'm going to feed this guy because he needs feeding. You see, he doesn't have much water at the bottom there. So I'm going to probably put a little bit of water in it later, off camera. We're to the next guy. Wait. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy made a picture that is longer than my index finger. The Truncata made a picture that was about as long as my index finger. This guy made one that was longer. And longer than the last picture as well. This thing is going to be a freaking monster. But as for the rest of the plant, it doesn't seem like it's going to be making too many more pictures. This one is very twisted and deformed. This one is just mangled. And this one, I don't know. I'm going to try to spray it with some water and hopefully it'll survive. I think that's the problem. I think that these guys just haven't been... They've been drying out before they can form a nice picture. This guy has been around for freaking ever, so I'm wondering when he's going to die off. The Veitchii, the Veitchii, the Veitchii, the Veitchii, the Veitchii, the Veitchii, the Veitchii. I don't even know what to say about this guy. It's my favorite plant in my whole dang collection. Down there, you'll notice a little tiny little offshoot. I think that's a flower stalk. I think that's a flower stalk. My latest picture, I think... No, that's not my latest picture. This is... Haha, it's so beautiful. It's got a little deformed of a lid. But that color and that frill... You can see it's already got that signature Veitchii frill. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. I love this plant. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it! I absolutely freaking love this plant. If anybody can tell me that there's a better plant than this freaking Veitchii, I will punch you in the face. This is a little bit burnt, so I gotta get it out of the sunlight and get the other pictures into the sunlight. I don't know why my grandmother moved it that way. But yeah, if anybody can frickin' tell me that this plant isn't awesome, you're lying. I mean, sure, I was a little bit exaggerating about, oh, there's no better plant. A bigger Truncata would be probably a better plant. Which the Truncata has caught up to the Veitchii in size of pictures. Look at this. Almost caught up. But yeah, look at the size of this. The Truncata has been making leaps and bounds in leaf size. Look at this. Look at it. Look. These past 3 leaves have been huge. And as for the Ventricosa, meh. Not much is happening here. This one's going to produce a picture, but it's going to have a really bad deformed lid. I don't really know. I'm not really sure. I hope it starts producing basils like the Drusilata did, because otherwise, we got a problem. I don't know if my my Ventricosa is really going to do much. Dunno, I didn't really expect it to do too much, but I mean yeah, you know, you know. Other than that, the Sarracenias have been all pretty much flopped, and they are dead. Very sorry to have to tell you guys that again. But, yeah, they're dead. I couldn't do anything about it. A couple of them might survive, not really sure. But on to some good news about some babies that might be just doing just fine. Sorry about the awkward camera angle again. I have to open this. It has been getting a little too hot in here, so some of them have been dying off. But that guy is doing just fine. There's a little sprout over there that's been doing okay. There's a little guy down there that's been surviving the heat okay. And then, I got even greater news as far as babies that made it onto this guy. There's a Capensis there. In there, down there somewhere. Right there. And there's a Capensis over... There's one there. And there's one there. And there was one up here, I think. I don't know. But they are probably going to get the biggest. Because they have all the food, all the water that they could possibly ever need. But yeah, this guy's been doing okay. I'll probably transplant him at some point. I don't know when, because last time I transplanted them, some of them died. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on him. Them. The babies. Thank you, Alinatep, from Instagram, for giving me those guys, where they were seeds when he gave me them. Only a few survived, unfortunately. I was expecting to sell off a few. Probably even give you back a few. Some seeds and stuff like that. As for the Sarracenias that you sent me, sorry about the awkward camera angles again. I have to open it up. Oh, there's another sprout. Yeah, now we got 3 sprouts. Nice. So we got one there, one there, one there, and one there. So I see 3. So we've been getting little guys sprouting as we go. And that's mostly because Sarracenias have a waxy coating on their seeds. I'm probably going to sell these guys, honestly. I might just give them back to Elinotep, honestly. I don't really know what I'm going to do. Because, like I said, Great Sarracenia die-off, if they manage to do okay inside, while I have them inside, until they get their first pitchers, I'll keep them inside. Once they get their first pitchers, they are going outside. And that is because they need to catch some little ants and stuff. They need food, and I cannot supply food inside. Sorry about the awkward camera angles again. I need to bring these guys over to here. And yeah, I'm going to have to put the onion back up on top later. But until then, yeah, that's my collection doing okay. And I love this freaking frill there. It's so great. Oh my god, I love it. I'm going to feed them. So, I'm going to just set the camera up over here for just a second while I open the food jar. And this is, if you're wondering, just a bunch of fish food. It's, finely ground fish food. And I'm going to go ahead and feed the VGI and the Truncata. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And I'm going to take a pinch and go ahead and drop it right in there. Carnivorous Plant Lover said put coffee in them, and I did that once, but you know, it's too much of a pain in the butt to put coffee in them when I could just feed them fish food, which does just as well. I mean, it makes for a little bit less of a quick fertilization method, but it works. It works. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I still have that little can of spent weed. Where's my laptop bag? If it's still there, if I still have it, bits and bobs, some things. Smells like weed, but there's no. Oh, I must have forgot to bring it. Ah, fuck it. I will. Oh no, what's this? This isn't that can. No. I should have put it in there. Yeah, I'm gonna put some spent marijuana in here, which is basically just vaporized marijuana. And I'm gonna go ahead and feed that to the plants, because they like it. And it is very good for them. It's full of different chemicals that support plant growth. And for those of you that oppose me, I dare you to give me one reason why I shouldn't feed it to my plants. If I'm not the one using it. Any questions you have should be posted in the comment section below. I will answer them as soon as I see them. But until then, 4 3/8 out. Peace.